Okay, now we're multiplying and dividing rational expressions. Remember what you do is you just factor first. Alright, and then you just divide out stuff that you can. It's on top and bottom. I'll look at 24 because we haven't had it set up like that, but it's basically just a division problem. This means this fraction divided by this fraction. Okay, this just means that's a division problem. You have that fraction divided by that fraction. So what I do is I leave remember the first one stays the same. Right, so it will be 5y over, and then now I'm going to factor x squared plus 12x plus 36, right? You're going to do Pauli Schmelz. All right, Pauli Schmelz, and you get your factors there, right? So x squared is x times x, right? And 36 is a perfect square, right? 6 times 6 is 36. Okay, that was perfect square, x times x, and 36 is a perfect square, 6 times 6. And notice 6 plus 6 is 12. So there I go. All right, and you'll see that on your Pauli Schmelz, right? You get that your zeros are negative 6, because negative 6 makes these zeros. So remember, your factor is always the opposite. Now, when I divide, I'm going to make that times the reciprocal, right? You're going to do the reciprocal of what you're dividing by, okay? So we're going to flip it. Okay, so that will be times, and I'll have the 2x minus 13 all over 10y. Okay, I can't factor this because there's no common factor between 2 and 13, right? This is odd, that's even, so 2 doesn't go into it. So that's a drag. It'd be so nice if one of these x plus 6's would cross out, but they don't. All right. So you just gonna, I can reduce this, right? 5 over 10, right? 5 divided by 10, and I could do that on my calculator. I could go alpha y equals enter, and I could do 5 over 10 reduces to 1/2. Okay, so that reduces to 1/2, right? So to cross that out and cross that out, that's 1/2. And then my y's, y divided by y, anything divided by itself, right? Or you subtract 1 minus 1 is 0, right? And anything to the 0 power is 1. So those go away, and so what I'm left with is 2x minus 13 over this x plus 6 squared. I can write it like that if I want to. All right. And that is it. And so looking at this, do I have a vertical asymptote? Yes, I do, right? When x is negative 6, right? When x is negative 6, that's going to be your vertical asymptote. All right, because that will make your denominator be 0. Okay. And then since this is x squared, right, basically it's x over x squared, so that my horizontal asymptote is going to go to 0, right, because my denominator is bigger than the exponent is bigger than the numerator. Okay, x squared is way bigger than just x. All right, so if you were to graph that, you would see that it would look like that. But we don't have to worry about that. For now, all you're doing is dividing, and so which is that. All right, good job.